Alright, sorry. Turned on my mic, then I realized I needed to do one last thing. Welcome back, everyone. Oh, Minecraft time. I'm excited to show you what I did over the... Well, I would say this past week, but really it was just last Saturday. I don't think I've touched it since then. I actually had to re-watch the ending of the last part. Remember what I promised we'd be doing. Alright, so... Last time we finished up the town hall. I'm going to show you a little bit of what we did, or what I did in the spare time. I expanded out this area a little bit, filled in with some dirt. You can see it's still trying to grow in. I touched up the area, so I made a little sign. So utility closet, which is also roof access, fixed it up. Okay. Not sure if I did any torches last part, but that's what I did. Oh, it's nighttime. Okay, hold up. Whee! I also did a lot of resource gathering, like a lot of mining, a lot of chopping down trees. I'll show you kind of the spoils of that adventure. Just really trying to get the boring crap out of the way. So we can just focus on the building and all the fun stuff. Alright, back to the town hall. So yeah, I put little signs on all the doors. I cooked up enough glass to fill in the rest of the windows for inside. Right. So here's the mayor's office. Made a little desk for him. I originally had like a lever here. Just, I don't know, have like a... I don't know what it was supposed to be. It looked fun, so I replaced it with some of these. I did put buttons around the edges just to try and make it look better. Maybe you have ideas as to what else to put in this room. There's the meeting room. I set up the table. It's a little cramped, but to be honest, we'll probably never enter this room. It's just it for show. So I decided to make the treasury kind of like a bank, in a way, because the treasury is going to contain all the precious things that the town's going to have. So, authorized personnel only, right? So here it leads into this area. We got some torches kind of set up. Little pressure plates, just makes it look better. Some little seats that they can sit in. I did not really do much here in the treasury area, just because I didn't want to use up the wood for chests, just because I know I won't really be needing it at the moment. But we'll decorate this area. We'll make it look really good. That's pretty much it. You can see I kind of filled in all the glass. Everything seems really open. I'm actually pretty glad we have all the glass up. Having the glass up there from the mayor's office was really smart. So something's going on in there. Hey, you can't see it. So that was the town hall. That's what we got all done. And that should be done. I don't think we'll have to touch that other than the treasury related items. Resource gathering, I got a lot of wood. I chopped down a ton of trees. Just because the next few buildings are going to be made almost strictly of wood, maybe a little stone for like foundation. Speaking of which, I made a ton of... I mined a lot more cobblestone. We have a lot more dirt too. I have a lot of iron. Yeah, so we got a good good stock of resources to build off of. Yeah. Okay. So today, I'm hoping to get the warehouse done, just so we can start storing stuff in there. Last time I talked about kind of shoving against the mountain here. Let's go ahead and start by just clearing out the trees. And all these trees will have to be cleared out at some point. So I admit, I was gonna plant another sapling. and that tree harvesting habit. Oh, that was really loud. Oh, that's why. Okay, hold up. Alright, hopefully that sounds better. Right? Sure. Okay. I'll just talk a little loud. So today I might seem a little out of it, and I blame that solely on Star Wars. So I love the Star Wars series, the franchise. And to kind of timestamp today, I'll record when that today is. The newest episode of the Clone Wars, Part 3 of the Mandalore Siege, Season 7. Real tearjerker. I was very sad. I watched that like an hour ago before starting this. So I'll cheer up in a second. I saw a video of a guy who compiled a bunch of really sad scenes together right before I started this, so that didn't help. Anyway, let's clear up the rest of these trees. The warehouse I'm thinking about doing is going to be one story. This town's not going to be much bigger, to be frank, so the warehouse shouldn't be too big, and the only things that should be kept in the warehouse for long periods of time is food-related items, like the wheat storage and stuff. Even then, I could build a silo, and that kind of does the same thing. Mainly the warehouse is to put all the goods, such as the leather, the milk, all the goods produced, the trees and the lumber. They kind of get stored there, and then the trading post will be up here, where it'll be transferred there, distributed, get transferred over to the marketplace, where it can be sold to the whole kingdom. So real focal point of just raw goods here. I don't have to worry about mining related stuff like ores and stone, because that's what the mining district would be all about. So what sweet berries are used for? What are sweet berries used for? Anything? Do you just eat them? I didn't know that. That's cool. Okay, all this. So this is where a coal patch was. I should probably fill that in. Okay. Let's go get some wood. We'll just use raw cobblestone, not smooth stone. Reason being, it's because it's not that nice of a building, if that makes sense. Dirt is just to patch up holes or whatever. I looked at a few pictures, but the closest thing I'm thinking about making this warehouse is actually a barn. Which, I mean, it kind of makes sense. That's just so nothing spawns back there. would say. We wanted to come to at least out here. Probably no further back than here. Maybe I can shave off that area. How big is this? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, let's make it an even number. So let's go out. So it's 10. Should just be a giant square. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, poop. Let's bring this in 1. There we go. There we go. That's for one story, maybe a basement. It seems pretty good. So we'll use cobblestone as the base. This main foundation. This, and then we'll head back and sleep again. Alright. So maybe in the basement we can keep, you know, like the meats and stuff, because it's a little cooler down there. So they don't spoil too quickly. And then up top can be more of like the dried foods, like potatoes or logs and whatever dry foods there that you'd store up here that's in Minecraft. I'm trying to think. So I want the floor to be wood. If we dig one underneath, because for sure the walls are going to be stone. Like the whole basement will be stone except maybe the floor of it. I want to have that feeling of stone foundation of the warehouse. Layer. And we'll start building up from there, and I'll work on the basement after. I normally would have made this a server, so I can invite friends and colleagues to play along. This would be really fun with a big group of people. I just don't know how to set up a server, and I looked into it, and I just don't think the internet could handle it. I mean, I struggle to stream at 480p, much less hosting a server for multiple people and try to stream it. So none of that would work. I did have a friend who had a stream, or not a stream, a server, back in my early years of high school, long ago. It was really fun. He added a bunch of fun little perks and quirks to it. One of them being if you're using a tool, you can gain XP with like digging or mining or cutting wood. Not with the tool, but like you personally. And you activate an ability that just allowed you to dig instantly for 5 or 10 seconds, 2-minute cooldown or something like that. So I dig holes like these and just clear it in seconds. Oh, I can smell it. find someone who made a rendition of this challenge using the Tekkit mod pack. For those of you who don't know, Tekkit is what's the best way to describe it? It's a mixture of many mods that... I need more stone. It's a collection of mods that kind of revolve around industrial type additions to the game. So they add a bunch of new ores such as copper, tin, bronze, machines that can refine ores quicker or more efficiently. What else? There's a bunch of other like kind of magical type stuff. You can make quarries, automated digging machines, ways to transform items to other items, nuclear reactor, power, solar panels to power the machines. It's really fun. It's a little complicated, but not too much, as long as you don't get too heavy into it. Like each section of the mod pack has its own rules and mods to it, and they work really well together. But let's say there's a railroad mod, meaning minecarts are just a lot more complex. You can't just make normal rails like you normally do in Minecraft. You have to use a really complex system of furnaces and rails and bindings and nails. But you can make some really cool tracks. Like you can shoot your minecart across the sky. You can teach it to load and unload items really smartly. Increase speed, make them go vertically up, sideways, stuff like that. So, am I out of stone already? Wow. Foundation of stone takes a lot of blocks. Anyway, so Tekkit's really fun. And I saw that challenge, never really got into it. It's just, as you've seen, we're on what, part 7 or something? Hour 10 or 12, and we've got one building up of stage 2, 6 or 7. And that's not including the many hours outside of recording that put in. I have that one short video that has 0 views on YouTube, and I don't blame it one bit, which is why I didn't make a video for last week's grinding session. Those usually take about 3 or 4 hours. Not all at once, mind you. Just... yeah. Let's see, let's get a couple... yeah. Sure. Now I'm conflicted. The outside, I kind of want to make it wood logs to make it look like giant logs were set up. That's a lot of wood. That'll eat up a lot of resources. Like the floor alone right now is taking up 2 whole stacks of planks. I can't imagine how many wood logs it would take to make the walls. Especially since the first floor is going to be a little tall, kind of like the town hall. I don't think I've mentioned this before, but on past attempts on this challenge, especially with when I'm doing it with some friends, we made a rule saying if we somehow were dumb and ran out of wood and all of our axes are gone, we would be able to use our hands to chop down a tree, to chop just enough blocks to create a new axe, and then we'd have to cut the rest of the tree down with the axe. I don't know, it was just something random I thought of. Where's the middle? Is it right there? Maybe? Kinda want to get rid of this. There we go. A bell. I'll put it somewhere else. Kind of more center of town. Maybe I can make this little area like a courtyard. There you go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sounds about right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, poop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure. Oh man, my brain just fizzled out there. All right. So let's see. How I could do this. I'm trying to think. I kind of want to look like the logs were kind of built up in a triangle shape. No, that won't work. That'll look dumb. So let's build up the walls. Okay, we'll use logs as the roof. I'll use planks as the wall. We'll build up. Now the question is, do we use stone for the corner pillars? Or should we just use normal logs? Do these look good together? They don't. Alright. Everything around here is like something of doing something kind of similar to this. We have the wood pillars up and then wood logs kind of poking out across the side as the roof. Let's head back to sleep and I'll get some more logs. I don't have enough spruce logs for this. I have plenty of oak. Yeah, that's... I was worried about that when I saw how little whatever it's called, aspen, no, birch. How much birch and spruce I have. Okay, let's take some of this. Don't need that much dirt. Don't need that much stone. We'll just keep one stack on us. So the question is, how tall do we want this to be? Because it will get taller as it gets closer to the side, or closer to the middle. Because of the wood logs kind of floating up like that. Considering the fact that this is only 5 blocks long, and it reaches that tall. To think how big it would be. Be like that tall. It just wouldn't look right. So what would 2... How'd a roof like that look? Look a little rough around the edges. Alright, I'm gonna tap out for a second. I need to look at these barns again. Most of them do have a second story. And that's because the roof really was that steep. I guess that's fine. Looks like most of them were... Mine's really wide and not that deep. Whereas all of these are not that wide but really deep. Maybe I might have to change how this looks. Hold up. We could go like this and just have a door on the side. It's like have this be the front. I mean, that would kind of make sense. It'd make transferring goods to the trading post a lot easier. Just have a path coming straight up from here. Have a little passage door on this side. It won't make much sense on this. I could add a door here, but this could be the main front. That makes sense. So I could clear away a little bit of this hill, kind of cut into it. Which I'll probably be doing anyways to clear up space for a trading post. But that way we can cart in resources. Or have a big door there to bring resources in, and big door here. I wish I could just pick this all up. I do have World Edit installed, but I don't know if I could install that mod onto onto this world already. Just pick up this and switch it 90 degrees. That would save a lot of trouble. I already put in the cobblestone floor. Oh, this is what I get for not planning it out, as well as the town hall. So if I remember right, this is 20 by 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 20 by 12. Okay. Let's take down everything we just built and switch it over. 20 by 12. This will make the... I could use a slope roof still. It'll still look good. Won't be nearly as steep. Be a little smart here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. Let's actually cut in this way. Should have left the torch there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, so I'll move this torch right there. Okay. So this is as far back as I want it to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right? What the? Oh, okay. So I'd only have to dig out like 8 rows on each side and just fill this in. That's really close to this house. Like, it was just... Oh, that's so close. I might have to tear this house down and just build new houses. Like up here or something. Because it's really claustrophobic with this house. Oh, nothing works. Alright, we'll roll with it. I'm fine with taking down that house. I didn't build it. Cool as it kind of goes into the side of the mountain, so I mean, anything really happens, and if I need more secret space or whatever, I can dig into the mountain. Yeah, that building's got to go. Then this hill has to go. Large warehouse will hold many goods. It'll be my main force of storage for a while. I'm trying to think. I think I might. Unless I get something else going. We're just getting rid of this top layer. I don't have enough dirt to fill all this in. Not yet. Sun's going down rapidly. The crap was that? Like I said, noises will kind of freak me out in Minecraft just because I have no idea what they are. Like, I hear a skeleton, it doesn't scare me. I know it's a skeleton. I know the places they could be, or they probably shouldn't be. Zombies, even creepers and endermen, all that stuff. Endermans are really creepy, but they don't really scare me. But a high-pitched squeal like that? Why? What is that supposed to be? Wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's go to sleep. Before mobs start spawning everywhere. Maybe it's the notification, hey, night's here. Give you a few things of a heart attack. Don't need this. Or this. Or those. Oh, poop. Do need some more tools, though. I'm still super proud of that town hall. One of the greatest buildings I've ever built in Minecraft. Doesn't even look that good compared to some other things. Like the other day I was watching just highlight videos from an Irish YouTuber and streamer named RT Gaming. Not sure if many of you have heard of him. You probably have. Pretty popular. But his Minecraft servers are just full of people who build, on survival mode, these ridiculous buildings and structures. It just boggles my mind. There's such a level of detail in the buildings that makes my brain hurt, which is why my building on that town hall is really bland. And the most detail you got is a little wall texturing along the side, so it's not just a flat wall. That's the extent of my creative imagination, creative capabilities. But we'll see how that grows, especially once we get to the castle portions of this build. And I have to build a full-on castle, full-on districts, full-on city, pretty much. This is a city construction challenge. So hopefully by then I've gotten a lot of tips and tricks as to how all this can work, how I can pull certain builds off. I watch a lot more building guys just to see. The more I see Minecraft buildings and how they're built, I think the better it'll be. Just it'll expand what my brain can think happens. Just like anything else, it's like you just need a little. Your brain sometimes needs a little push. That's why a lot of artists and engineers and creative designers will go out into nature, go visit lots of places, observe, look, just because honestly the best way to get your brain rolling. Meditation spots over a sunset, a horizon. You're an architect, you go look over a city or a suburb or so I'm going to take real world applications and put them into Minecraft. Because there's so many other things I should be doing with my time. This moment not so much, but once the pandemic goes away, I can go back to my job. I return back to school. All these series will take a huge hit. I just won't have enough time to be working on these things like I had in the past. So, you know, multiple videos every other day, streaming every other day for multiple hours. I just won't be able to do that. My prediction is maybe once a week for a couple hours. I really won't have that much time. I'll try to, because I really do enjoy doing this stuff, but priorities. Gotta focus on my future career and make sure I don't go bankrupt. So let's see. Here are the torches. Now it looks like I should put the door here, just because there is more space on this side. Maybe I should have moved this over. Oh, I should have moved it over, huh? Because that way the door looks more aligned with there. It doesn't look like like the front door is going to be right here. So the front door would be like right here. Can't hear the subtle change in my voice. Completely slouched in my chair. I've already spent like half an hour building this foundation, and this is so boring. Alright. Give me one second. I gotta turn on my light. I have plenty of sunlight that comes into this room, but we have a storm coming, so it's gotten really dark. How much space do I got to work with here? Almost half. I can move almost half of this building over to this side. Which I'm really tempted to do. Matching the wall up with here. And I can just fill in with dirt right here. I can do it right now. Nope. Boom. Put it right here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that makes this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. The question is, having it that would be encroaching a little bit here. It doesn't have to be 20 long. I can bring it back a hair. Maybe right there. So what would this be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Bring back one more to make it 16. Let's do that. Alright. Changing it up again. This time we will have to pretty much tear down most of the building. Welcome to my stupidity. Not to sound depressing or anything like that, but let's be honest, I don't think this is gonna waste anyone's time. No one really wastes their times on my stuff anyways. Like right now I have no viewers, so I'm not exactly pissing anyone off except myself. And then on YouTube it's just someone will chime in for about 10 minutes and then leave. They won't even make it to this part, which is good. I would have been very frustrated. So that's the bright side of all this. I'm not actually bothering anyone with my stupidity. Here, my stupidity only hurts myself. Is this right? This makes that look really small. But it's gonna be 2 stories with a basement. It's gonna be plenty of room. Just wanna make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Was it already sunset again? Oh my goodness gracious, this is terrible. Alright, is my wheat fully grown yet? Not quite. I'll need to worry about that later. Just kind of where to put the farms. I'll need an animal farm, an area for animals. I'm not sure where that's gonna be. It's gonna require a lot of space, especially since it's gonna be the main hub for meat in the land, and the king will need a lot of meat. We'll figure it out. It's a lot of cobblestone I gotta dig up. Oh no! This whole... By the time I get the warehouse foundations done, it's gonna be the end of this part pretty much. So I'm gonna waste a whole part of the series trying to figure out the foundation of the warehouse. Whereas the town hall took us how long? I think it took this long. The town hall is supposed to be the spectacular building. Also, for any of you watching and hearing this, I would love to see any sorts of... See what I mean? Was that because there was a cave nearby? I would love to have links and watch videos on other people doing this challenge. I found one series, but they never finished. I think I got to stage 4. I didn't finish watching the series once I realized that they never finished it. They're a small channel, but pretty successful. I think they have a couple hundred, maybe even a couple thousand subscribers. And the videos had good few thousand views. Good group, but like I said, they just never finished the challenge, so I stopped watching it. I should watch them again, but yeah, they were the only videos I found of someone trying this challenge. I thought this challenge would be much bigger, to be frank. It is a dead challenge though, now that I think about it. If you go to the link, it's a web archive link. It's perfectly safe, just don't touch the months and days at the top of the web page. So that just shows the date that the web page is set at. And I have no clue when it was deleted, but yeah, 2011. It's an old challenge. I was well into middle school, almost high school that year. Yeah, me and my friends, we would try that all the time. We started many worlds with this challenge. Never made it. I think we got stumped on stage 3. There was about 4 of us, so we got through it relatively quick. We just stopped. Once we had to build a wall. Now that I'm looking back on it, we did misinterpret it. We thought we had to build a wall over everything. So we were like, oh well, we were looking ahead. We're like, man, like how are we supposed to build a wall over mining district, our port district, our castle that we don't even know like how big the castle is gonna be, and we tried building a wall, but it would just take forever, and we're like, no, we can't do this. We were dumb. The wall only has to be around the market district, and I assume kind of like a secured area up to the castle and the upper district, kind of the rich area. So multiple walls, maybe build a giant wall over all of it. I'm kind of thinking like in Lord of the Rings, Gondor. Oh, what's the name of the capital city? Don't confuse this. I love Lord of the Rings. I've read the books. I've watched the movies many times, and read the books many times. That was years ago. I think the last time I saw a Lord of the Rings movie was 4 or 5 years ago. Read the book 7 years ago. Anywho, capital city of Gondor. They have these layers of walls and towers and cities and buildings. So that's how I'm kind of thinking it'll go. Like the very bottom would be the market, kind of wrapping around in a circle-ish. Nah, not wrapping around, but you know what I mean. Like the market district is walled off. The upper district is then walled off with its own wall. And around everything is a whole nother wall. Lots of walls. No one's breaking in. So it took the orcs forever to get through. Orcs? No, they're not orcs. They're... I can't remember. I have too many fantasies going through my brain. I'm thinking about orcs because of the Warcraft campaign I'm going through. I'm thinking of Urgles. But that's from Aragon. Which I have read recently, which is why their name is stuck in my head. Great series. I love it. I know a lot of people say it's a ripoff of Lord of the Rings. And I fire back anything involving elves, magic, humans, dwarves is a ripoff of Lord of the Rings. Anyway. I think Aragon was the first series I ever really got into. He's like a serious fan who I was kind of ahead of the reading curve, so I finished the 3rd book, 4th book hadn't come out yet. This is when I was little. Fun times. I need to start reading again. I was a big book nerd. Still haven't gotten a new music playlist. Sorry if this is getting really old for some of you. There's one streamer slash YouTuber. He's a streamer. He just uses YouTube to post other videos for extra income, I think. Also the store videos he's made. Kind of like what I'm doing, except I think I'm focusing more on YouTube for the sole purpose of my internet not being able to handle streaming. Most of how I set up my streams are kind of based off of him because I really like his style. His name's Winter StarCraft. Maybe one of these days I'll do a stream of me playing StarCraft and being terrible at it. I actually do have a video that I was testing with OBS, my old mic, just how things are set up. Maybe I'll post it. I did win the StarCraft game, but I did terrible. I really shouldn't have won, but luckily I was matched with a guy with my similar skills, so that's why I won. Anywho, maybe I'll post it on YouTube and link it to you guys. Anyway, Winter StarCraft, funny guy. Winter SC, I think, is his tag. You go look for him. He usually only does StarCraft, maybe a few other games, like PlanetSide. That's about all I've seen him play. I don't know why I brought him up. Trailed off too much. But he's got a good setup. I enjoy his stuff, his content. Hopefully you'll see me kind of involving myself in that community a little bit. If any of you need help with streamer advice and stuff, I think he has a video of how he set up streaming. I know another one is Mr. Fruit. He's a gamer, started with Destiny, but he's branched off to a lot of other games, mostly first-person shooters, but really funny guy, really good guy. He has some advice and tips on streams if you're wanting to get into any of that. I kind of followed some of his tips. check him out. Go to sleep. There we go. With a baked potato on my face. Hold up. Headphone cords. Wait. I think my week is done. Right? All of you are grown. I'm not straggling for food, so that's why I kind of just bulk harvest. Most efficient? No. You should be harvesting as soon as they grow. But I've got enough food. So which let's just restock up on my baked potatoes. Looks better. It's a little smaller, but it'll be okay. I think it'll fit in really well, except it being a much lighter wood. This leaves a big open area over here, which is great. It means I can just add fun little decorations to make the town look better. Trading post can look more smooth. All right, let's build this up. So about 3 blocks high. Right, that will definitely have to be cut out. Tabbing out, hold up. Looks like most barns do have just straight walls. That makes me a little happy. As for windows, I can add small windows here or there. As for the door, like that. I actually do have planks I should probably go grab. Instead of wasting my logs. Yeah, this week I'll have to grind out for more resources again. Okay, let's go grab the logs. What's in here? There we go. Yeah, it looks a little out of place, but the more buildings we add, the more it'll look in place. Sure. It's like a war march drum right there. Dun, 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 dun. I think of Jumanji drums. Hopefully all of you have seen it. Especially the new ones. They're great. Look at me, promoting everything. Because nobody will care. I don't think people will come at me for stuff like that. I'm too insignificant to be a bother. So, I want the roof to stop. Gosh. There we go. I want the roof to be sticking out. Not sure how it's going to work with all this, but This log update is still one of my favorite things in the world. How logs can change direction like this. If you look back in really old builds, when logs couldn't do this, people still made amazing structures with logs that just look better than anything I could build with, oh gosh, with this added texture perk. Control is crouch. Yep, there we go. Kind of digs into the mountain a hair. I'll just dig out the mountain as we come across it. Ah, no! Lost my stairs. I should actually make the stairs on the outside. Wonder how this looks. Doesn't look like there will be a second story. Or if there is, it's gonna be a tiny, tiny attic. Even smaller than the town hall one, which isn't actually that small. One thing I am excited for when we can have iron again is making little log piles using rails. I think that kind of way of showing details is really cool. Whoever came up with that is a genius. Because the rails kind of act like ropes that kind of wrap around the logs. It's great. Brilliant. Flat wall. Like I said, windows come later. There we go. I need to take another check on my supplies before the night's up. Definitely don't need to be carrying this much dirt. Let's put the dirt back. Diorite can go away. Don't need that much cobble. Put the poppy away. The spruce there. Eat a tater, go to bed. Nothing gives you heartburn like eating a baked potato right before you go to bed. Actually, I haven't had baked potato in quite some time. usually eat rice, like the little Asian boy that I am. I didn't pick the name Kimmy Boy for no reason. I am half Asian, so I feel like I have a little bit of an excuse to use this name. And you. Boop. So if I don't worry about shoving logs to the side of the mountain, I might actually save wood by doing this. But we'll see. Break. No, not yet. It's either the next one or one more, but no more than that. This one does have to be broken though. It's not quite into the mountain yet. So I got one more whack left in this axe. Oh, wow. It has a lot more life in it. Oh, dang it. There it goes. Looks great. I'd put maybe like a window at the very top there. Let's see space-wise. How are we doing? So if I put like a floor right here, it's still plenty of room on the first floor. The freak was that? No joke, when I go on break here in a little bit, I'm going to Google all the stupid noises in Minecraft. Because this is ridiculous. Scaring the living bejeebies out of me. Alright. Out. Yeah, it looks like there's not too many windows in most barns. I mean, makes sense. In fact, most barns are made out of not only wood planks, but like just little slivers of wood. But it looks really good on the inside. The outside looks decently good. Maybe something I can do is like line it with dark oak or something like that, or maybe have little things of wood. I can texturize it a little bit. Maybe put little steps, cobblestone steps around the edges. Oh. I can make a good fancy entrance. Yeah, it'll be good. As for how the side looks. Yeah. So you can't even tell. I could, but you won't notice unless I dug all that out, but there's no need to. I'll leave it in. I like it. Let's figure out windows. definitely like a big circle on top right there. As for the sides, is that even? Probably not. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that has to be 4. There we go. Just glass that up. Now the question is, dark oak or log? Logs. Definitely logs. I can reach these from the ground. Right? Oh no, hold up. That's part of the window. Silly me. There we go. The back doesn't need windows. I mean, it's a mountain. Oh, I remember why I brought up winter. About 10 minutes ago. I was talking about my playlist. Yeah, my music's trash. Winter StarCraft has a really great playlist. He usually plays the same songs over and over again. Just because he has like copyright stuff for it. And things like partnered through stuff like Monster Cat or whatever. I just haven't wanted to spend the money on music like that. But anyway, that's why I brought him up. He has a good playlist. Just watch any of his YouTube videos. Well, most of his YouTube videos, he has the playlists going. It's always the same, like, he's only got like an hour and a half or 2 hour playlist of the songs. Oh, they're much better done. They're not instrumentals. There's lyrics to them. They kind of range in a variety of genres, but they're all really good. Cool. I like the warehouse so far. Looks really good. We'll definitely do the cobblestone steps around the edges. I have an idea of how to frame out the door. Not quite like that. I'm thinking of like having a little arch, a little doorway type deal. Old barns usually have much bigger doors, but it's Minecraft. We're very limited in our design. Just move all this over. I have 19 stairs. I will need a lot more than that. That seems to be good. what's great about the treasury is it kind of requires you to keep it there, only to advance though. The only reason I keep it is because you do need those resources to advance, so it's not like the treasury gets emptied and then the next stage is the only thing you need in there. You need to keep the previous stages all the way up, I think. I could be wrong. Then again, this challenge is flexible. The dude himself says, like, change whatever you want to kind of fit your needs, challenges, ideas, whatever. That's what I'm going to do. So what's nice about the treasury is that I know I'll always have a constant supply of wood and food. If I use it, I need to replace it as soon as possible, or else I really just can't advance and I don't want to forget and have to worry about it later. Actually, let's leave these 2 blocks alone. I think I have a good idea what to do with that. For the rest of you, how does that look? Yep. I'm just holding down the jump button. Oh, poop. Maybe that's not a good idea. What I need are fence posts, oak fence posts, and some stairs. We're gonna give it a little awning. It's not enough. Let's get 10 of those. Still hate how expensive fence posts are. Remember, they used to be sticks. Like, no joke, 4 planks that's required for this would make 6 fence posts. It's dirt cheap. But not anymore. Actually, I want to test. Let's see. Does the graphics line up? Kind of. They kind of do. They're off by maybe a pixel. Cool. Yeah, it doesn't look half bad. Looks like a really long, derpy snail. Or something, I don't know. It looks derpy. Oh, what's the one Pokemon I'm thinking about? It's like Guplin? No, that's not right. It's like a little goop. His name's like Gup something. G-U-P, Guppin, something like that. But he's green, he's little, and it's just like this little blob that's really flat, and it's just big mouth. That's what this is reminding me of. Cool. Let's get some glass. I think that's good. Do I want to add any textures? No, if I add anything else to the sides here, it will just probably won't look good. I could add those spruce gates on the sides if I really wanted to. But I can't add like a window seal on the bottom. Kind of like this. It's actually, I didn't realize I was there. I'll find some use for these. Because oak ones, well, oak ones have kind of the window triangle or the cross shape. Yeah, that's fine. Makes the sides not look so bland. There we go. Alright, let's get some glass. I don't know how much glass I have left over though. Answer, we have plenty. Oh, poop. Nope. I messed that up. I almost did a pillar of glass to get up to here. That would have been a waste. So here's our warehouse. Like I said, we're going to put a third floor up. I'm thinking of maybe putting the floor here, so that way there's four wide across room. It's be a little claustrophobic up there. I think ideally you want to have it kind of wrap around, or maybe only go to half. Maybe that's what we'll do. Like right here across. And I can build like little pillars on the sides and a staircase right here. Up to it or whatever. Let's get some doors up and running. Warehouse is gonna look good. Why am I here? Oh my, I think I need to take a break. I'm brain farting way too much. I don't know why I came back here. Why did I come back here? What am I grabbing? I was gonna make a door. That's what I was gonna do. Okay, let's put these doors down and then I'm gonna take a break. Holy crap. I don't know why my brain's just dying right now. Boom. Looks like an oversized cottage. That'll be fine. Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna take a break here. YouTubers, I'll see you in the next part. Streamers, just chill for a bit. See you next time.